Hi, welcome to Twenties Tales with TK, your wonderful, beautiful host. And today we have Houston's best, favorite, amazing, awesome. I can't even tell you how many times. This guy has blown my head. And I'm, at the club, just going. Well, he's also killed it so many times. DJ Oreo, the cookie master, wonderful father, entrepreneur. What else? Should I slow down? Music producer. Should I keep going? Should I keep going?
Let's arrange it a little bit. So like let's
recap it. All right, yeah. Give me your perfect intro.
So it's called DJ Sir Oreo. You already know what it is, what time it is.
Period.
DJ Sir Oreo.
Oh yes.
The cookie master. Any other extra one on that?
Music producer, entrepreneur, amazing dad. You're killing it for them. Like the way you give it to Bonner, you were giving it to us. Bonner, opening up for Bonner, that was insane, yo. I wanted to say congratulations for that, actually.
Thank you very much. It's not every day you have such opportunities to,
that's insane.
To have yourself.
It's actually 18,600 capacity. That's a huge number.
Dope. We're good. It was great. It's like I least expected that, but I'm glad I'm part of history.
Yeah.
So you need to when you look, that's why I say you need to add it. I'm one of the history makers in history,
Paving the
Afro,
way.
we paved the way.
You're paving the way for people coming up. Yeah, I know that's right.
Everybody's following me. I'm the leader. If you don't like it, kill yourself. I'm in my house. Come on, fight.
Come on.
Or better still, come let me serve you food.
Oh my days. Of course, you're paving the ways for the new generation, the new...
Yeah, that's exactly what we're here to do, to make sure that everybody eats. We make sure that Afrobeat comes in everybody's doorstep. It's the number one thing, number one genre everybody wants to do. Afrobeat, Afropop, Afro, whatever you want to call it, but make sure that Afro R&B, Afro hip hop,
Afro freestyle,
just make sure there's an Afro in the whole thing. That is what we want to make sure that everybody's sinking into it. And that is here, and that is why I'm here I'm glad I'm here in Houston at this time of the generation, and to make sure that my name is stamped, and I think I'm doing a great job in the city.
You're actually doing a wonderful job, but like one thing I really that shocked me a lot from hearing your story was when I heard that you literally only had like $100 in your account, and now I want to know how did you figure out having $100? Like, let's start first of all, like all the way back.
All the way back. So my story has leaked. Yeah, it's the truth. I always tell people, like, sometimes I try to get emotional sometimes about the story, how it all began, but the truth is, it wasn't always like that. It's all about being focused, determination, and having a dream and one thing is to have a dream, another thing is to work towards making sure that dream comes to existence, and you can just sit down and fold your hands.
True.
So I used to tell people, like, after school back, I used to live in Europe, Cyprus, though. After school, after my graduate program there, although contrary to what people don't understand, I'm also a petroleum engineer.
Yeah. Really?
So I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics and a master's in petroleum engineering, for those that don't know.
Period.
So at the end of the day, after that, the boy was looking for greener pasture. And we had to smuggle ourselves.
He said smuggle.
Hey, okay, I didn't say that smuggling, but we had to try and find out.
So was it then you had $100, like when you were coming from Cyprus?
From school, yeah. I just came here with my bag and my
You just decided.
Funny enough, I'm not even finished paying my school fees then. I just managed to graduate.
How did you get your degree?
It was later. I made the money from here to pay them.
And then you paid later. Oh my days! Wow.
It is what it is. So we just moved $100, no, €100. So maybe then euros is bigger than dollars. So, but that was it. €100 came in, no place to stay. But how we pushed, found somewhere. Thank you to the family that housed me then. So, but then, if I tell people as a graduate of petroleum engineering, I still went ahead. In this same Houston, I washed toilets. I used to work in African restaurant.
That's crazy.
As someone I used to wash plates
That's
and wash
crazy.
toilet and scrub the ground. But I don't want to call the police though, don't worry. I won't call the police so
That's-
you go back
no,
and look
that's
for it.
insane.
But
That's-
the thing,
no, because a lot of people would just be thinking that, you know, the American dream just happened. Like, I mean, people need to hear.
yeah, I thought people would like, see, listen, I'm that boy from the eastern part of Nigeria, then that actually had the American dream to come and actually make something a name for himself, and that's me. And at the end of the day, I'm here, and of course, I came out and made a name for myself. And it wasn't easy, it wasn't rosy, because I know that was then when I used to. Thank you very much to one of the OGs in town, GQ Mike, for paving way for us. Like then, I used to carry speakers, Prospect Park. Now, of course, Prospect Park is like I used to go there, carry speakers for GQ Mike, come there, beg to just play for 30 seconds, 30 minutes set, and every stuff. Then I used to like go, GQ Mike would give me some of his gig, I would go there. But what I had a vision, I had something I was pushing. Every time I get any opportunity to do any gig, I kill it because I think like that's the last. I make sure that I go home leaving my name in people's mouth. Like who is that boy? Who is that? That's what everybody keep hearing. Who is that boy? And at the end of the day, who is that boy has turned to I know that boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
then
the name comes up. So now I told someone today. It's funny that I told someone something today. I told the person that people don't book DJ Oreo anymore just because I want to book a DJ. They book the brand because they want DJ Oreo. They want to hear. They want to flex with the fact that DJ Oreo actually DJed my wedding. DJ Oreo actually DJed my party. Yeah, and that is it. I like that. I built that brand.
Right. So like you mentioned that like you basically did that shift and transition, right? Like I wanted to really focus on like what really inspired you, because you mentioned that you have oil and gas major and you did masters that's completely different from entertainment business on its own.
Yeah.
Like what was the inspiration that you got that really made you say, today we are going to press keys?
Yeah, true. I grew up, or contrary to what people know, I grew up in a very Christian home. My mom was a deaconess and all that, so I grew up in the church. I actually did music from a childhood. I was in the choir. I used to drum, so I used to sing in church. Yeah, so all this kind of stuff. I don't know what they say about choir boys, but yeah, I used to drum. I was drummers in the church, so I used to drum. So music has always been something I grew up with. Like it's something. My elder brother was then in church. My elder brother used to play the keyboard. I played the drums and everything. So it was something I knew. And then I didn't used to go to a lot of parties though. But the truth is, I won't lie to you. I love music. What actually made me start DJing was back in school in Nigeria. Then it was always difficult to book DJs. So I started learning how to DJ by myself because when I threw parties, I wanted to DJ my own parties, like not having to pay because I couldn't afford paying DJs. So I played the music, so I learned some people and just do whatever I could do. So moving to school back in Europe, so there was no work for international students. So what happened? So somehow someone said something about there's this boy from Nigeria that he could play music and everything. And the truth is, funny enough, the first time I ever DJed in Cyprus was the second best club in the city.
Really?
And I'm telling you, and
what was the name? Do you remember?
It was
the name?
Candice Friday. That's what they call it. And the truth is, I was very, very scared, nervous. People didn't know because now the promoters hyped they hyped me.
Like how were you?
It was that bad.
Like, please put me down. I've never done this before.
They gave me this hype there because the city, you know how it is in Europe, like when it comes like an African party or something, like people want to turn up, like because they rarely have something like that. They only have the normal white DJs and everything. So when they had this DJ from Africa that is in school here and he knows what he's doing. So man, I was scared, but guess what? It was over a 600 crowd in that place, and I've never done any club gig in my life. But then we had to lie our way. What I said, I told you guys, I say it's all about fake life, gang. You know, we fake it till we make it. You know, we faked ourselves like what it is, what we were not. But I had to take my alcohol, got a little bit tipsy, get on there. When I jumped, everybody screamed.
Yeah. And you're like, you have not started. Why are you shouting?
Yeah, it was crazy, but
you killed it as usual.
But at the end of the day, I carried it out.
Yeah,
I did it there. It was like, it was good. Yeah, it was nervous, but people didn't notice that I was nervous. But when I saw the hype, like the ginger and everything, so it was good.
Yeah.
So I had a good time.
You did mention that your parents were like straight or whatever. Like, how was your family background? Like, did they say like when you decided? Imagine you left oil and gas. Hey,
I need to drink this alcohol.
I can't even imagine me telling my dad that I'm an engineer and I'm switching to go and be a DJ. You want to press keys for a living?
See, let me tell you something. That shit, like, it was crazy because imagine in a typical Nigerian Igbo home, my mom had to, suffer to train us, like take her son abroad to go to school, and at the end of the day, you started. She paid out your way to doing petroleum engineering, and the next thing, what you want to be? She asked what you want to do. You want to be a DJ. Me and my mom fought for almost 1 year of me being a DJ. Like after that was in 2016, 2017. Like she fought. Like she was like, "No, you have to use your degree." I was like, "I don't want to. Like this is what I love to do. Like." But I'm still gonna use the degree, although I'm using the degree now. But yeah, I was like, this stuff. You know what? I told her I'm gonna wave you. I was like, I'm gonna DHL this degree to you, so you will have it, and you can, whatever you want to do, you can
just living room or something.
Exactly.
Then you feel like my child has accomplished something, and let me do what I need to do.
You know how we grew up, like, the Nigerian family, they were like, they want to see engineers, doctors, nurses, type
that
of
makes
shit.
sense because a lot of people actually say like, if you're not doing a doctor, if you're not doing this, if you're not doing a lawyer, then you're not making, you won't make it in life, you won't find jobs, nobody would, you whatever else you do, like talk less of a DJ.
Yeah, I want to tell people something, and I want to tell viewers something. Say, listen, whatever you want to do in life, just go ahead and do it. But one thing I would say, education doesn't make you rich, but hey, go to school. Because of course, education gives you that edge in life and everything, opens up your brain and everything. But it's good to be street smart and also book smart. So at the end of the day, I like the fact I have a master's in petroleum engineering so that nobody wake up and insult me. If you talk too much, I'll bring my master's and show you, hey, listen, calm down. But at DJ, and I've told people like, I've made money DJing, just being a DJ. Of course, in Houston, if you're watching this from Houston, you should know that Oreo is not cheap. I'm not cheap.
How much
my
is your
charges.
head, how much is per head?
How
much is Oreo for a night?
It's not easy. It's not easy. See, at the end of the day, I'm not cheap. Like,
of course.
See, at one point, I actually was just DJing, and I was making good money because I had a conversation one time, like with some Igbo girls one time, like they were like, oh, if a girl wants to take you to her dad, what would they say that this is my fiancé? I was like, yeah, my fiancé. You tell your dad your fiancé is a DJ. They were like, oh no, you know how the Igbo dad? I was like, of course. Like, I think one of them. One of them was a nurse, one was a doctor, the other one was a lawyer or something. They were like, of course, tell your dad that he's a DJ. Then they were like, oh, really? That's not possible. I was like, okay. Then they didn't even know that I had a degree. So then I told them, okay, you know what? Then back in the days, I used to carry my diploma in my phone. I took a picture of it, just for people like that too. If you want to insult me, I bring it and show you. Say, hey, relax. We did like this. We have something like this to show you that we are cool. We get this thing, but we just we like this kind of life that we're living.
So DJing for you was basically like a side hustle, or a passion.
It was a passion. Not even. I don't call DJing for me a side hustle. It is my hustle. I love what I do. It's my therapy. I make money. I make a living out of it. It is not just a side hustle. Yes, I also have what I do from 9 to 5, but that's side. But hey, DJing is
your main.
It gives me that money. Why they use the pop bottle for club? It gives it to me. You understand? So
that's what a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah,
they'll be thinking that I think African parents have not completely understood the idea that you can become a DJ and actually be comfortable, do your thing, live your life the way you need to.
I know. I followed my mom for almost 1 year, and because her friends were like, "Oh, your son is a DJ," I was like, at one point, I told her, "You know what? I'm gonna block you and your friends from my Instagram, like to whatever my
Blocking the mommy."
I was like, and she was mad. I was like, "No, I'm gonna block you all because at the end of the day, you're trying to stress me with what I love to do." Finally, she found out that, oh, okay. I was making a living out of it. I was comfortable. I was taking out my ass. I was like,
how did she make the switch?
Guess what? If I drop a mix, she's the first person to be like, "Oh, can you send me the link?"
Of course. She's like, "That's my boy."
Of course.
That's
so
my boy.
at the end of the day, it's just love what you do. At the end of the day, I tell people, do you love what you do? Make sure you're enjoying what you do, and nobody should stop you from doing what you enjoy, as long as it's a genuine stuff. So
one thing else is like parents always, or people even themselves, think that like their parents will not be proud of them because of the things that they're doing and stuff. But no, listen, I feel like at the end of the day, African parents, they're just nervous and scared that like, okay, you gotta start this thing now and it won't produce nothing.
They say, sorry for cutting you short there, but let me tell you something. I love African parents, and that's one thing I'm going to tell everyone, any growing person. Listen, never think your African parents don't love you. The reason why they're complaining like this because they love you. They want you to be successful.
True.
Forget, they want to be proud of you. So regardless, it's not. I didn't say that my mom was yelling at me, not because of she didn't love me. Yeah. She didn't want me to as in be who I am. But the fact she wanted
something.
Yeah. Then they actually think that this is the way that is right. And they so this is structure in their head. Okay, I'm a doctor. My son has to be a doctor. My daughter has to be a nurse. This and all. Yeah, it's a good thing. That's the way they know. But you are your own self. You have to prove to them that that you're not going to be a nuisance.
Yeah.
You're going to do this and do it right.
Yes.
That's all you need to do. But still, listen, get your degree, man. Because I won't lie to you, that degree they pay.
It definitely does.
It pays.
Of course it does. But like also like linking towards like you now as a DJ and you've been doing your thing, killing it as usual. I need to know how you're doing it. You have a formula. What's the cookie the cookie crumbs that you drop on the decks that you
So in Houston, I tell people like there's a formula today. It's not that okay. Let me don't. You ask for the formula. The formula number one is being a person. See, I tell people you can be the best DJ, most skillful DJ, but if you don't have a good personality, bro, you can't go nowhere. Personality matters. Your personality, because hey, it's people, it's marketing.
But the thing also, like, think about it. When some people get to a certain stage, right? They now feel like they can't talk to me. I'm a celebrity now because you are a celebrity in Houston.
See, but I tell people like people that know me that are close to me know that okay, Oreo. I have a couple of people say Oreo still the same Oreo in 2017, 2018, 2019. I don't care about because I've tested the both side of life. I've tested being born with a silver spoon, and from being born from a silver spoon, I lost the spoon. So finally, we went back to getting the spoon back. You understand? Yeah. So I can appreciate both sides of life. So that's what makes me who I think upbringing helps help in making you who you are. So I don't have to, man. Tomorrow, see, life is all about days. Life is circle. Today you might be the one on the top. Tomorrow it might be someone else that you actually treat wrongly is on the top. So what I treat everybody in the same way. Like who I'm gonna treat the rich, I treat the rich, both the rich and the poor the same way. So I don't care. Like at the end of the day, just treat people the same way. For the formula there is your personality matters, your attitude matters more than just being the best in what you do. You can be the best. There's 1,001 good DJs out there, but they have trash personalities. And of course, personality that people are going to want to relate with. So you have to be a people person. You have to be that person that people can relate to. And hey, they say I forgot one of my other ladies. Like I say, we do it for the ladies. And of course, if the ladies love your thing, niggas will always come true. So of course.
So what's the growth level? Like, what would you say? Like, is there a structure to becoming a DJ?
There's not actually a structure. If you want to be a DJ, just go be a DJ. No, like if you want to be a DJ, there's
have
different.
to learn practice. Like you.
Yeah, I used to always the truth is practice makes perfect.
Of course.
Regardless, whatever you want to do, you have to practice. Practice makes perfect. try to have a mentor you can look up to, try to listen to different mixes, try to be creative. Well, copying is allowed, you can copy, but try and be a little bit creative when you're copying, create also. That makes more sense, so they won't actually know that you're copying. So you copy, learn, and create. That's the thing. But that's the technical part of the whole thing. The difference, we were talking about this in one of our DJ groups, like there are different kinds of DJs now. So it's not like you cannot even grade who the best anymore, because there is technical DJs, those are like actually like my technicalities, they are wow, they are great. Like my fellow DJs will understand this. There are people that are party DJs, when you drop them in any party, they kill it, like it's what it is. There are people that are mixtape DJs. Big shout out to my boy DJ Shinsky. He's great in what he does. Like people that their mixtapes are top notch. And people like me, you can never catch me doing no mistake. I don't have that time. I'm sorry, it's not me. But catch me in the club. I'll make sure your club turns upside down. That is me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But so that's the thing. So there are people there are different kinds of DJs. So there are people that they can click private parties, they can club DJs, and that is it. So know I tell people the ability for you to know your niche, like know what you can offer, know your crowd, understand your crowd, and give your crowd what they want, and that is how you grow.
So like you mentioned earlier, where you were like saying like your first gig, you shut it down, and you killed it. But like I know that was your first time, and so throughout the process, have you always killed it, or you had one hiccup here where you were like, did you ever think back and be like, it's like I will quit being a DJ today? So
not to brag about it, but I've not actually had a bad night, because I don't plan my sets. I know people that be like, I tell DJs like, I don't plan my sets, because if I end up planning your set, when you plan your set, trust me, you can come in and shit goes wrong. So what will happen? You end up playing a particular set that you planned, and why? Imagine planning your set, an Afrobeat set, and you get to the party that you're there is strictly full of African Americans. What you gonna do?
And you're like, you don't have a music for them.
Then of course, so it's gonna go crazy. So me, I learned this early, at my early stage of becoming a DJ, how to do what? Play with the people like I am the energy. I have to enjoy the set first. People like, why are you always down? I enjoy my set on the crowd feed of my energy. Right. So whenever I go to any place like a new city to DJ, what I do first of all, if you notice well, if you're very, very conversant with music, in the first 10-15 minutes of my set, I'm gonna play around every music genre. Why? Because I want to understand who is in the place. Right. I want to understand what kind of genre of music people like around that area. Right. From there, then I can pick and go with it. And that's why at the end of the day, you'll be like, there he killed it. Yeah, of course. I played with your brains.
He said I played with your brain. Yeah, I tickled your fancy.
I tickled your fancy, so that's what it is. So,
but yeah, like, so you've been doing this for a really long time.
No, pretty much 7 years. Pretty much 6 to 7 years now.
Still a long time though.
Man, I'm getting old in this shit, man. I need to retire. Maybe I'll retire in the 10 years. You can't
retire now. Please, we're still young, and we still need you. So you can't retire now.
That's the DJs coming up very soon. Of
course, we still want the cookie master.
Well, as long as people can always afford me, why not? I'll be outside.
I'll be outside, of course. And then, like, one of the things that I feel like for me is really inspiring was, I have a friend who in Nigeria, we usually have like these parties, like we talk about, like he's the one just touching keys or whatever, playing around with the thing, and then now he's getting awards in Chicago as a DJ. And like he didn't do a major in relations to what DJing now, but his whole entire life is based on DJing, and that's like crazy dope that a lot of people don't really think about, like to say, okay, you need a 9 to 5 to survive doing something like a DJ work or whatever, but you can actually really balance your life out, right?
True, you can balance your life. Like I've said it before. There's a particular time in my life I was only DJing, and I made a lot of money where that engineers are gonna make in a year, and I'm not exaggerating. I filed the taxes, I saw it. So at the end of the day, you can actually make a living off what you love to do.
That's dope.
And that's the truth. Like, just put your passion in it. It's all about passion and being focused, being determined. So nobody says you can only survive being a 9 to 5 person. No. But at the end of the day, it depends. Like this adage I normally listen to is, how ambitious are you? So for me, yeah, I'll do both. I'll do DJ and I'll do 9 to 5 because what? The thing, like, I love the things of good things of life. So I want to do more. I want to do what, be able to what, invest more. Yeah, DJing gives me the money that I can be comfortable with, but I don't want to be comfortable. I want to be more than comfortable. I want to be able to, like, I want to be able to live for myself, live for people. Like, I'm that person that I feel that my success is all about how many lives I've impacted in. So if I can actually impact and sow seeds in people's life, I mean, I can affect life, that is one thing that makes me happy. So that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Doing both ways. You catch me out in the 9 to 5, you catch me in nightlife and everything. We're making money and